Hey, what's up, yo? Hey, listen. Something been on my mind a little bit. I was trying to figure something out. Yeah, I was trying to figure something out, man. That'll be healthy for me. You see, and I couldn't really put my, I couldn't really put my understanding on it. You see, I didn't find the stairs to go up under the foundation of what I was reading. You see, it just tripped me out because it's like sometimes when I read something and I hear the con in it, I put the whole book down. You see, that's what I do because I can hear what they say, and they put these words in front of it to broaden what they're trying to say and make it sound like hyper intelligent or some shit, that it's the giving truth. You see, and I'm sitting here like I'm an individual. You know what I'm saying? You know, certain things don't work for everybody. You see, and it was a bestseller too. It's just so easy to how you can program people based on the articulation, it seems as though. You see, or how they move you and how they make you feel. They're gonna say something to you that's grand and that'll stick to you. You see, not knowing that thing that's gonna stick to you maybe not good for you in the long run, because it's gonna stick to the next person too. And then that person around, right next to it. You see? And so everybody is feeling deep about what was just said to them or what they just read. You see, but out of those three, only one might be able to take what they learned from it or what they understood or comprehend from the text. They're going to take that and build from it, but the other two, it's going to slip out. They ain't going to be able to hold it. How come? How come they won't be able to hold what they just read? You see, what type of character made them think in another angle, at another angle? You see, made them wonder at another angle. You see, not saying that what the person who wrote the text, not saying that it was wrong, but most likely he'll be talking about his experience and how he moved and how he came to an understanding. But that body is his body. And from him, there are thousands of people that's just like him. And out of that 1,000 of people, you see, some may read his book and some won't read it, but in between that, those who read the book, there's a percentage of those who are going to take heed to what he's saying because it sounds good. You can articulate it. They comprehend what was written, but instituting that power or that understanding of what was written, it'd be impossible because of their how they structuralize their world. You see, how they built their world. You see, on one of the pages, it said, why would I trust if I grant you $100, give you $100? Why, how come, why would I trust you? Why would I trust you with $100? I mean, hold on, let me get it right. I'm sorry, y'all, this traffic, man. All this traffic and shit. It read something like, I'm kind of paraphrasing a little bit. It says something, I'm gonna make it short. Something like, if I can't trust you with $100, how can I trust you with $100,000? You see? But the book is open to everyone if they have the money to purchase the book. You see, if they have the money to purchase the book, you see, it'll be sort of beneficial to them. For those who are already ready to go through that experience. You see, who are already ready to go through that experience. The draw in is how the book was titled. You see, and its introduction, all these other things. But when you bought the book, it sounded good, but you had to restructure your whole life in order to do certain things when most people are already prepared. So the book is actually for those that's prepared, but it didn't say that. Because if it don't say that somewhere on the front of the book or even in the introduction of the book, who's going to buy something like that? Who's going to buy it? So they got to not say something. You see, that's what it seemed like. You see, because if I spend $100 and I'm being tested on spending $100, and so if I spent the $100 not like you wanted me to, you see, I failed the test, and that's it, because I didn't do what you wanted me to, but I needed some food. You know, I had $100 so I can buy me a pair of socks. You see, I bought me some toilet paper and all this other type of thing, but you wanted me to spend 20% or something like that, or 30% of what I had, of what you gave me. You see, and if I do that right, I'll be granted $100,000. So since I didn't do it right, I won't be granted $100,000. But I got a little bit of something to eat. You see, I bought me some socks and some drawers at the dollar store. You see, I bought me some toiletries. You know, bought me some deodorant and shit. You see, with the $100, I felt like I did good with it. But I failed the person who offered me, who told me if I do right by $100, I'll see that you'll be trusted with this $100,000. But the $100 ain't touching my core problem. You see, the $100,000 will knock that out, and I can build what's already written down in me to build with the $100,000. But that's not what the person is looking at, because I might win, or I might do something good for myself, or something beautiful might happen. So the little bit that C-note was a lie. That C-note was a lie. That $100 was a lie. But at the same time, it wasn't a lie, because I got what I needed with the $100. So what was truth? How could the book be a bestseller? Who was the person talking to? Do everybody get to buy the book? Yes. Will it help everybody? No. Do you have to be prepared a certain way in your life in order to understand what it means to have $100,000? Of course. Listen, I'm just saying, like, how is it that people can't see that just because you don't do right with this little bit right here that they gave you, if you don't do right with it, you're not going to be able to get this over here. Whose fucking mind state is that? Who's thinking like that? You see, how did you talk to me? What did you ask me about the things that's in my world? Nothing. There was nothing asked of me. How did a book ask you a question? And if you answer it, how could it answer you back? You're not supposed to think that way, do you? Because you know that the book don't talk back. I'm just trying to figure out how to navigate through this shit, man. You see, I lost a lot in my life. I'm trying to figure out, did I do dumb shit in my world? Or was the people who pushed me into this world, they saw a brilliant dumb motherfucker because what I allowed them to do, and the outcome of that I learned something. I got some experience from that walk or from that journey. I got some experience that can't be denied, that you can't buy. You got to buy with your life. You see, you have to buy these things with your life, through your experiences. You can't just read something and then regurgitate it as if it's the truth, and you have different personalities and characters and shit walking around this motherfucker. You see, who you talking to? Everybody hear you and it sound good in the beginning. But when the shit starts soaking in to you, you ain't gonna be able to go 110%, but you spent $40 on the course, or your $50 or $79 on this course. And it sound good, but its construct, it ain't gonna be able to fit nowhere. Because you a different creature than the person who wrote the motherfucker. I'm just talking to you. Let me get back with you in a minute. Yeah. Love you.